Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be making a Mother's Day card, and this is a pretty small card, so it's 4 inches tall and 3 inches across. What I did is I took a piece of paper and I cut it 4 inches on this side and 6 inches on this, because I'm going to fold it in half, and that's going to make it 3 inches, right? So you can make it any size you want, and then when you're making a card, you can do it in portrait position where it's tall and thin, or you could do it in landscape position where it's wider and shorter. Today I'm going to be using it in portrait position. You can do it any way you like. This is just an example. I'm going to need a straight edge, so I've just folded a piece of paper to use as a ruler. I'm just going to draw very lightly a little line here, so that I make sure I'm lining up all my words. We're going to be doing what I call block heart letters. And so I'm going to start with this edge, and I'm going to draw a rectangle. And then down a little bit, I'm going to draw another rectangle, pretty much the same size. Doesn't have to be perfect, but kind of close. And then down a little bit, and a third rectangle. If you want, you can go ahead and erase the extra lines between those rectangles, but you don't have to. You can just ignore them if you want. First, I'm going to do Happy Mother's Day. My first letter is going to be an H, so I'm just going to pretend this is the first line of my H. There's my H, and it's got this big rectangle on that left side. Okay, then this is going to be an M. So from using this line of the rectangle, I'm going to draw an M. And then down here, using this rectangle, I'm going to make a D. Just a big arc like that for my D. And I'm going to write Happy Mother's Day. And in pencil, it doesn't have to be very neat. You can just kind of write it out. We're just getting a guideline of where we're going to go from here. So in these blocks, you can do different shapes. Today we're going to do hearts. So I'm going to start on this middle one. In the middle of this rectangle, I'm going to draw a heart. As big a heart as fits in the middle there, from edge to edge. Then I'm going to draw a heart above it and a heart below it. I'm going to do that on the other two rectangles. A heart in the middle, a heart on the bottom, and a heart on top. So I kind of want to use up all the space in that rectangle that I can. Does not need to be perfect at all. You're going to see it's kind of cute no matter what. Okay. Now, depending on how you drew your Y on the last word on day, I'm going to draw a Y like this, only I'm going to bring the tail up. Like that. So bring a Y down and then make this kind of this S curve there. See that curve? Curves one way and then the other. And at the top of this, I'm going to draw a heart. You could also draw a daisy or flower that you like to draw right there. So that's just going to be our message there. Now I'm going to go on with my ink pen. I'm going to go back over these rectangles. I'm going to outline the rectangle. And then I'm going to draw those hearts in. And then I'm going to color in all around the hearts. So the hearts are still open, but the rest of the rectangle is colored in. Okay. And then I'm going to go over my letters, and I can change up my letters as I want here to make them a little fancier letter, however you like to write. You can print, you could use cursive, you could use fancy lettering. And I'm going to do that with each rectangle. Outline the rectangle, outline the hearts, and then color in around the hearts. So these kind of letters also look cool with circles. Maybe you could do stars. Whatever kind of little shape you're celebrating for the holiday. Remember that apostrophe in Mother's Day. When I'm done with that, I'm going to erase. The other thing I'm going to add is I'm going to just do a little shadow on this side of the heart. See how I did a little line just at the same angle as already was on that side of the heart, and then I'm going to color that in. So that just kind of gives your eye a little consistency with the shapes being dark on the left, and then here your little heart that you drew is darker on the left. Doesn't need to be, but I like that extra touch. Then you of course can paint it any color you want. I'm just going to do my hearts as red. That's very typical color. So I'm just going to paint over the hearts. You could do them all different, each different colors, like a rainbow, or maybe make them all purple or all yellow. Whatever you want to do with your picture. Another touch you could add, if you wanted, would be just to do some kind of frame around the edge of your card. So I'm just going to draw a little line around all four sides of my card. And you could leave it like that. Or you could do a fancy little frame. I'm going to do 4 lines and a circle. 4 lines, that's 3 lines. 4 lines and a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a circle. I'm going to do this all the way around. You could also be doing hearts here. That would be cute. But I already started with circles, so I'm going to stay with that. And as always with our drawings, don't worry about it being perfect. It's going to look cute no matter what you do, and it's homemade. It's from you. So you don't want it to look too perfect, because then they think you bought the card. You want them to know you made this for them. You could also make a card like this for somebody's birthday. Just change it to happy birthday and put their name. See if there isn't some place that you can put a little flower or a heart on one of the letters like that. But just draw the little greeting. Use the bar letters with the hearts in it. See what you come up with. Now you're going to see I'm not being even here at all, but when I'm done and I paint it, it's going to look cute no matter what. Doesn't need to be perfect to be really great. Well, now see there, I ran out of space, but it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to even notice that this pattern changed at the corner. Just keep going. I promise you, it'll be fun. And I think I'm going to paint a little bit of red every once in a while. And then I'm going to paint some yellow. And then I'm going to paint some blue, any color you want. See how the colors blend? I got a little sloppy there. There's my blue. You see, you watched me do that. You saw how many times I got sloppy and out of the lines and stuff, and it still makes a really cute card for your mom for Mother's Day. So own your picture, celebrate your picture, because you created it a minute ago. That was a blank piece of paper, and now look at the colors and the fun lettering that you did. Hope you enjoyed that today, and I hope you have a great Mother's Day. I look forward to drawing with you again. Bye.